The Trident Way is an extremely challenging 100-mile hike in the Lake District, taking on the three largest peaks of Skidaw, Helvellyn and Scafell Pike. Join me as I attempt to fast-pack my way through the valleys and peaks of this beautiful and sometimes brutal landscape. This is my 100-mile challenge, and this is the Trident Way. It's 5:30 of the morning. The sun hadn't quite poked its head up. I was hoping for a cloud inversion down here, but no dice. I think I've got an hour left in pit. I just wanted to get up and see if there was anything spectacular going on. There we go. Wonderful little campsite, and we're off down there. A bit later today, it's 20 past 8. We're setting off because there's a tea room in Buttermere that opens at 9, so the thought was get there for 9, get a brew and see if they can charge my phone for me. Damage report, not great. Knee is tweaking. The sole of my foot that I showed you last night is very, very tender, but we'll see. We're going along this ridge here. Right, come on. This is not a good advert for these trail runners, man. My feet are in bits and I've only done 60 miles. It's like day 3 or whatever, and they're squeaky. So I don't recommend them. 4 out of 10. Oh my god, there's the flying ants that have hatched, and there's all these big black flies as well, like mean looking things. There's just hundreds of them, thousands, millions. I got my sun hoodie on today because it's going to be another scorcher, and I'm just going to try and I felt a bit burnt yesterday, so I'm going to try and keep my hood on just to keep my neck protected and my long sleeves on, just to keep me protected from that big ball of energy up there. Ooh, am I going to do this? Oh, am I going to do it? I'll tell you what I am going to do is we're going to do it in bite-sized pieces, and the first bite is getting to Buttermere down there, so let's have it. Come on. I'll engage the scarecrow support units and crank it out over here. That's the little peak that we kipped on last night. I've come over to the end of it. It's beautiful views. Look at that. The big boys in the distance there. Scafell Pike there, which is where I've got to get to today. It's got to summit that today if possible, to give myself a chance of finishing on Thursday night. I think I've got to get that done today. Lovely views out there to the Irish Sea, Crummock Water, Buttermere, absolutely stunning. Round of applause. The downhills are killing me off, so I've not been doing much filming downhill. And look at this bit. I'll see you at bottom. Oosh. Lovely little path, this one. Yeah, it's just quite enjoyable. Look at it. My swollen kebab foot is doing me in like a bit. Just on the arch of the inside arch of my foot is very, very swollen. It feels like it's been comboed by Tom Aspinall. There's been a rumour of me pulling the plug at Buttermere. DNF did not finish. They were the rumours, and I've just come here to squash them rumours and say that they are just rumours, and I'm going to crack on and I'm going to climb Mount whatever, Mount who cares today. We're going to get it done. Whoa, got to get there first. Is that stone shoe? That's got to come out. I ain't got long to go though. I've got to stop. Top tip: get the stones out your shoes as soon as they get in, because they can they can give you blisters and all sorts of trouble, so I'll do that now. Oh, beautiful walking on this stuff. Absolutely wonderful. If it could all be like this, I'd get it done in no time. Just nice soft grass, short grass with a little bit of cushioning in it. Stunning behaviour. We'll get one in before breakfast. It's like a maze, Jeff, with multiple choices. Oh, I'm gonna go this one because it looks nicer. But I'm gonna check my map. Actually, that's not the reason to take a route, is it? Come on, you should know better than this. Dogs barking, birds flying out of trees, people opening windows and looking out. What is it? It's the Squeaky Foot Man. What's your name?
Wayne.
Wayne.
Oh, Woody. It's Woody and Nicky Outdoors.
It's Woody and Nicky Outdoors. Oh, have you got like a channel or?
Why not? Yeah, it is there, but it's only
Instagram are out. Or...
Instagram, Woody and Nicky Outdoors, but it's spelt like W44DY, like a number plate.
W44DY. Go check him out on Instagram. He's probably got a link for like MeUndies or HelloFresh or something on there, so go check that out as well.
Probably.
You can introduce map time. Bacon butty, coffee, apple juice. We're off. Got myself a packet of fruit pastels as well, just in case shit hits the fan. Couldn't get a charger, so I've just got 50% on my phone, and when that's gone, it's gone. Chose to come this route through the woods to get a bit of shade from this sun. It's coming up to 11 o'clock now, and that sun's really rolled its sleeves up. So I've got my hood on. I mean, it looks mad. To people who don't know, I look like I've just got, it's like I wanna be hot because I've got my hood up and stuff, but it is a sun hoodie, and what it's doing is just keeping that sun off my lugs and back of my neck. Look at this, look. Cute. Not the easiest of paths to get across, is it, this bit? Yeah, yeah.
Halfway now.
Okay, we're leaving the lovely but rather busy side of Buttermere, and we're heading up. The banter levels have dropped to below par, so sorry for that. It just means I'm not. The thing is, start full of beans. I start with all the intentions and I'm all good, but then once it gets tough, like once my body starts to hurt and I start doing these big miles, it gets a little bit harder to be as jovial and to remember to do camera as much. I just sort of, because it becomes like a mental thing more than anything really. So you've got to like put yourself in a spot where you're not going to fail, and sometimes that means zoning in and not chatting wafts to camera. And then I catch myself, I'm like, oh, I haven't set out for a while, I better, because I'm documenting this, so I forget. Who cares anyway? Why am I even updating you? Wait, taking my breath of coming up this steep bit to just give you the most boring update. I'm so hot. I tell you what, mate, get to the top of here. I can't remember if there's any water up here, but the next bit of water where there's no one around, oh yes please, I'm getting in it. Blowing, mate, absolutely blowing. So I've got to get up here. Woof. These passes are just incredible. You see how many miles you've got and you think, oh, 4 miles isn't too bad. But it's 4 miles over like 2 passes. You put in hours of graft and you're just not getting anywhere. I've got this one, I think this is Black Sail. Somewhat pass. No, maybe not, I don't know. Head's gone. I'm trying not to use my map because I don't want to run out of battery. So there's this monster, I'm halfway up. And then we go down the other side. Then there's another pass. Down the other side. And then we take on Scafell Pike. So that's That's a lot at the moment. I feel like I'll pass out. I'm yawning because my body's trying to get in oxygen. Okay, crack on. Struggling a little bit, I'll be honest. Cracking on now. My word. Haystacks up there. And I'm through this way. A lovely bit of flat. Hello to them two ladies I passed going up there. You'll know who you are if I didn't get your name or anything. But it turns out I always thought my demographic was like wild camping and bushcrafting dads. Them sort of meatloafs. Turns out it's middle-aged women from the northeast. That's my demographic and I'm here for it, and I'm here for you ladies. Lovely to speak to you. There we go, look at that. That's as pretty as a picture, that, innit? The purple of the heather, the cloud-topped mountains. I think that's Great Gable over there. Stunning stuff. Black Sail, wonderful stuff. Well, that was nice. Black Sail hut. It has an honesty box where you can make yourself a brew or get some crisps or whatever. I don't have any cash, so I just filled up my water bottle, chinned my packet of fruit pastels straight into the back of head. Yoink. Smashed a load of water in, filled my water up again, so we're good. And I'm heading over this lovely bridge. They've updated this, look at it. Look at that, it's looking well, isn't it? Oh my word, look at that. You could get in there, I'm gonna. It's deep enough to get in, surely. Ah, ding dang doing it. 100 P's, mate. Right, let's get under the bridge like some sort of troll. There you go, look at that bit there, just there. You can sit down in that under the bridge. Hopefully too many people don't come. That's a perfect little dunking zone. I'm getting in. Oh, that's cold. Wow. That is cold and delightful. Yes! Beautiful. I'm going to stay in here for too long. There's little fishies about and that. Oh, this is it, mate. This is what it's about. This is it. This is a new lease of life, this. Just when I needed it. But I can't spend too long in here because we've got to get going, so I'll have to get out. Things have turned out alright. Unreal, Jeffrey. That sorted me right out. I feel full of beans. Gosh, look at this, man. It's daft, isn't it? Beautiful. Look at that pass there. That's what they, the people who were doing the coast to coast, that's what they've got coming. I remember it well. That's when things start getting hard. Wonderful memories. Speaking of hard, this is no picnic. Bit of scrambling to be done. We've made it up that pass. I like to have a few words with myself. Busting out the motivational quotes. You're a warrior. You've got this. It's better to be a warrior in a garden centre rather than a garden centre in a wardrobe and stuff like that, just to really, you know, galvanise who I am and what I'm doing. Sometimes I get a bit like Goggins about it. I'm like, fuck, come on. And other times I just do lally. Just go do lally because it's too hard. Wow. I better check that this is the right way before I start going down, but here we are. making my way down here. You can see the path round onto that nab and then further down Helvellyn, Skidaw, and then I'm doing Scafell now.
Yeah.
And then over back to Ambleside.
Oh, how about
What's your name?
that? Ken Welsh.
This is Ken Welsh that I've met going over. Where are we?
We're on Blacksail Pass.
Blacksail
I'm on the upward bit, you're on the downward bit.
Yeah, and it's probably better going down, but not if you've got knees like Watsits.
Yes.
Well, good to meet you, mate. You're now officially in the video.
Thank you.
That's all right. We'll have a knuckles. Yes. If you're watching it, hello Ken. That was Ken back there. I have been struggling on this trip a bit with me knee and my foot and stuff, and find it a little bit difficult. And then it's interactions like that where he was very, very nice and kind. Really just put the wind beneath my wings. So thanks, Ken, and thanks everyone that I've met on this journey. Everyone's been absolutely amazing, and just the tonic, just what I needed at the time I needed it. Just when I'm starting to question everything, and people are like, oh, like, you know, you're good at doing something, you're good at putting videos out and liking. Even though Ken just said I got him addicted to Northern Monk, but swings and roundabouts. Look at this, I thought it was a rock and it's a What do you want? Seriously, why are you following me? See you later, don't follow me. Good. Look at the size of these monsters. Look at that ginger one in background. Unit. I don't feel like they're going to kick off. It's too hot. It's too hot to kick off, innit, lads? Good lads. Good lads. See you later. What butterfly going around me? I've levelled up. It's Fable. Come on. My phone's officially gone, so my GPS is gone, which is a bit of a shame. Oh, okay. I can't bring more than one big Anchor battery pack because they weigh a ton. They weigh a ton. Maybe a solar thing in the future, because with using it as a GPS, I'm going through like a full charge of battery a day, and it just hasn't had enough to charge it. What I should do really is get a watch, shouldn't I? A GPS watch that just doesn't take out to charge, it lasts for ages. Phone separately for like emergencies and checking out, like, do crabs actually have testicles? All them sort of things you think about when you're out here. That's it. Wasdale Head, Scafell Pike. Oosh. Behind that actually, it's bigger. Oosh. Looks busy down there. And I know what you're thinking. Oh Hazy, why don't you go to alehouse? Because it's that time of day. Why don't you go and get a couple of jars and see if they can charge your phone in alehouse? It's not a bad shout, mate, thanks. It's not a bad shout at all. There's a good chance it'll get dark, and I've got to find somewhere up there to kip as well, and it's all scree and boulders, so it's not easy to get somewhere. So the plan was to get up there, top out on Scafell Pike, and then come down the other way, like almost double back a little bit, and then go the other way, join onto the I keep walking, what am I doing? Yeah, join on to the Cumbria Way, which should be able to follow off memory and off the signposts and stuff, and asking people. I should be all right. It's these narrow, like, downhill paths. I can't carve left to right, so just going straight down is really bad on knee. It's just tweaking to maximum. The big slab, I've slowed right down here. Right, here we go, it's widening up a little bit. I can do me, oh, I can just take a bit of, do it on the side a bit. This battery on here is going to go as well. I've got no phone, but we're doing it, aren't we? We're getting it done. We're getting it done, Goggins, look. See? We're doing it, Peter. You're doing it, Peter. I'm out. Got all of them, haven't you? The expensive death kestrels, but they're just, surely with all the advancement in I mean, I'm sure they're very advanced. I couldn't make one, but they're a bit loud, aren't they? Can we turn that down a bit? Because you can hear them coming a mile off, and then it's just, I guess that's part of it, innit? Because they're not built to take you to Ayia Napa, are they? They are not built to take you to Tenerife. They're built to dish it out, aren't they? And I guess that's part of it, is like the jet engine roaring. It just like, it instills fear, you know. Back in the day, like the roar of a lion or the roar of an animal would maybe strike a primal fear into you. It's probably that now. That's like the modern day equivalent of the roar of a saber-toothed tiger. You hear one of them, things, and then you're like, oh shit. Because how would you fight back against that? I don't know. I just don't know, mate. You get catapult with a little clay bullet. Take that. My leg's gone to sheet. As the CEO and managing director of me, I'm overruling everything. Yeah. And we're going for a pint. Let's go. Let's go for a pint. Someone didn't close this. I'll close it, look. There you go. Tut tut tut. I'll close it. The CEO of Latches and Locks. Alright, mush. And my reward for closing it is a gauge. Come on. Lovely little campsite, look. That's where I should be, tucked in there. Instead, I'm off up there. The executive decision was made. A couple of pints were taken on board for medical reasons, because can't feel my knee now. All pain's gone. Something happened in there, right? I was and also I left my phone behind the barn. They charged it for me, and I'm back up to 70%, so we're game on for this bit. When I was queuing to the bar to get me phone, there was this bloke, hello to this bloke and his son, I assume it was, I hope it was. This fellow was like, hey, it's outdoors. I was like, yep. He says, I saw you in Braithwaite. I says, oh yeah, I came through Braithwaite. He's like, yeah, you had squeaky shoes. Squeaky shoes. These things are going in bin, mate. As soon as I get home, bin. Good afternoon. Now then. Hello. That's alright, I've got this. I'm the SEO of Latches and Locks, so I've got this. Thank you. Oh. What you've got there, look, is a counterweight, which will close this for you, look. There you go. There you go. I got chatting to a bloke just there, and people think you're mad climbing it at this time of night. He's like, where are you going? He says, I'm going to top of Scafell. He's like, eh? Because I guess at this time of night you get up there, it get dark, and then how do you get, you know, you have to come back down at dark. But I'm not coming back. Look at this lad here, he don't give a shit, man. No bag. Shoes on. School shoes on. Now then. Oh yeah, did you get to the top?
Yes.
Well done.
We managed.
Excellent work. Fair play. There's the booze of that white building. We're making progress. Slowly but surely. Up there, look, shrouded in cloud. Not even going to get the views. So we're going up into gloom. I've set out to do a challenge because I want to challenge myself. If you're feeling a type of way in your brain and you're going through a rough patch, or you go through cycles of feeling good and then feeling shite, when you're feeling good, do things that will stop you from feeling bad. That's all I can say. If you're having a good day, instead of thinking, oh mint, I'm having a good day, I'm going to celebrate with a load of cake and a few pints or whatever, don't do that. If you're having a good day, do the things that are hard, almost impossible to even think about when you're having a bad day. Go to the gym, go and speak to people about your noodle, face your traumas, face your anxieties, your depressions head on. Do all the uncomfortable shit when you're feeling good. That's what you want to be doing, and like spending that time to fortify your body and brain, so that when the next time it comes round where you would be a little bit cuckoo or a little bit not well, you mitigate that. You're bulletproofing yourself from it. I don't know if this makes sense or not, but that's my takeaway from this, mate. And that's what this is, part of what this is. It's me learning that as well, as on the fly, to open up, talk, get help yourself, do all that when you're feeling good, and when you're feeling positive, just maximise it. Do the uncomfortable shit, so that when it comes around again, that you feel it. Like if you're on a cycle, like sometimes I am, when that cycle comes back round, you want that to be, you don't want it to affect you or the ones around you. You want to do what you can to not let that happen. And I don't know about you, but I can't, when I'm having a shitter, there's nothing I can do. Like, I'm just paralysed mentally and physically. Like, I can't go to the gym, I can't work out, I can't talk about it, I can't do anything. I can only do these things when I feel good, and more often than not, when I feel good, I ignore feeling bad and just crack on. I'm like, oh, I feel good, let's have a birthday cake for dinner, even though it's not my birthday or whatever. That ain't the one. When you're feeling good, mate, you do stuff to look after the you that doesn't feel good sometimes, and they'll thank you for it. Nice, mate, pea soup. My knees started to go, even on the Ascent now. Tough gig. It's a tough gig, and I know, because I've climbed this before, I'm nowhere near. It's just going to get claggier and steeper until we get to the top, but that's the life we've chosen. So just checking in to show you views. There ain't any views, so just complain about my knee for a minute and then we'll bat on. Oh, stand a stair lift. It becomes a mental game, doesn't it? You just got to head down, arse up. Is that your man? When it goes out, what's your name again?
Miles.
Miles, and Miles has just conquered Scafell Pike. Well done, mate. Into the quagmire. Did you get any views up there?
Once you get past this, it's like an inversion, mate. You got another half an hour and then you'll be sweet.
There you go, music to my ears.
Yeah,
Knuckles. Oh, I keep threatening to fall down there. There you go, mate. Nice one. Name medic myself. It's late in the day after a full day's hiking, and then for shits and giggles, we're climbing Scafell Pike. That's how we're rolling. Struggling. But yeah, just when I start struggling a lot, it seems on this trip, people sort of G me up. Shout out young Miles. It's just nice to meet people who, you know, who appreciate the stuff that I put out. So cheers, Miles, and your old man. I hope you enjoy your wets and your food at the alehouse. I'm just going to keep climbing up Scafell Pike in this shit. Sorry for swearing, Miles is probably about... Well, he's old enough, and he's heard worse off his dad probably. See you later, guys. There we go. It's hurting even with shoes on. Can't believe I did this barefoot. I'll never waste an opportunity to flash back to that, so here's a flashback. Nowhere to hide on this stuff, mate. Thankful. Even thankful for squeaky nightmares. That's nice. Whew. Very humbling. I foolishly thought I was somewhere near. Because I'd gone through a load of scree back there and I thought, oh, this is that scree, that was quite easy. And then, nah, mate. I remember this little snaky bit and there's still a lot to go, because if you think Scafell Pike's the highest in England, and that's massive there, so I've still got to get above that. Sweet. But the good news is that look at that big thing there. The sun. And because I can see that, it means it's doing a bit and burning through this cloud, and the hope is that at some point we're going to burst through the cloud and have one of the best cloud inversions ever. That would make it worthwhile. Broke through the clouds. Miles's old man said, I didn't say, Miles's old man said that he broke through the clouds, and there it is. Like, an amazing cloud inversion. Look at that, man. I am feeling it, but that is giving me a new lease of life. It's breathtaking. Literally. It's taken my breath away, and it is breathtaking. Got about 10 minutes until we hit the summit, but look at that. Just, oh, Jeffrey. What a sight. Crows are circling me. I know the end is near. The end of Scafell Pike. Look, there's summit. It's 8:10, so it's taken about 2 hours as planned to get to. I'm not there yet. That says it all, doesn't it? Look, it's burnt through the clouds. There it is. And top out as the sun goes down. It's quite a special moment, and I'm pleased I can share it with you. Get up here. The highest human in England right now is me. Unless you're one of these lads or lasses, and it's you. Stay hydrated. Oh, I want to just stay and milk this, but I've got a head. I think it's that way, mate, but it's getting late. But wow, stunning. Right, let's crack on. Right, I've got to go down this and up the other side along. There's a path up there onto that plateau up there. Might be some grass, but that sun's going to dip into the sea very soon and I'm going to lose my light. There's the sun gone. It's top of Scafell Pike and we're off over these boulder fields, and I'm very grateful for these cairns, Ryu and cairns, showing me the way through this boulder field, because it's a proper little ankle snapper and some of these holes are quite steep, so very grateful. I'd be more grateful for a flat bit of grass though. That's all I need. Not getting my head down on this stuff, that's for sure. Well, I will if needs be. Scafell Pike. I'm up on this flat bit now. Lovely cloud inversion down there. It's all like this. I'm just looking for the holy grail of a flat bit of grass. And then I'm going to have a well-earned rest. Right. This is going to do. Let's get the wigwam set up ASAP. There we are. Just in time. It's getting dark now. Beautiful. What a day. It nearly broke me at times, but we persevered and Percy pigged our way here. And now now I'm buzzing. A lovely camp spot, and there's a cloud inversion coming through here. Stunning, mate. Right, I'm just gonna get in bed, mate, and flatline, and oh yeah, I'll leave it to my mate to tell you what time it is. Take it away.
Welcome to map time.
So, woke up here, beautiful views out to Crummock Water and the Irish Sea further that way. Coming down here, and I know I haven't really talked that much about my knee, but my knee was hurting coming down here. I got a bit of food and a coffee in Buttermere through this lovely shaded woodland area. Very busy through here because it was the summer holidays and it was a heat wave, so there was lots of people enjoying Buttermere. This was the first big hill of the day. You can see, look how tight these contours are. Very steep going up here. I was blowing. There's a few little puddles along here to dip my hat in and keep me cool. Over the tops, and then we started to drop down here to Blacksail Hut. Over here, went for a lovely little swim in this river, and then up here, this was a leg destroyer. Up and over this pass, and then we start to come down. Came down here, this is where we bumped into Ken and his mate. Keep going. I was ready for a stop here. A couple of pints on, bite to eat, and off. It was getting pretty late now, but we were taking on Scafell Pike. This was a beast, and then around here, completely covered in cloud. These little zigzags took it out of me, and then broke through the cloud after struggling all day, bursting through that cloud and having such a wonderful... The scenery was just unreal. Topped out on Scafell Pike, over the other side, through the boulder fields, camped around here. Oh yeah. About 7:15. It's been pissing it down, so I've just waited for a break in the rain to get out. It's cold. And unfortunately I can't see. I was hoping that visibility would be good. One, because I'd like some nice views, and two, I don't have much battery on my phone. I've got my phone off at the moment, and I didn't want to have to use it for GPS, but I'm going to have to now while I'm up here, because can't see niche. And then we'll see where we're at. I was out like a light last night, mate. As soon as Ed touched, well, I don't even have a pillow. As soon as Ed touched side of the bag, gone. Let's set up, mate. Rough and ready. I pitched it out, and then I just put some stones on for extra support because it was a bit windy. This peg's come out, so it's caved in a little bit, but hey ho, the final day. Come on, a push to Ambleside. Let's get this tent squared away. No trace left, just a flattened bit of grass, and we are off. And this is how close I was to the path, because last night I didn't care. This is the path. Ow. This is the path here. It's next to these cairns. Here's the views, mate. I feel great. It's the start of a new day and the final shift that I'm going to put in. I can just leave it all out here, can't I? It doesn't matter. I'm not setting my tent up again. I'm not having to preserve my energy for tomorrow. Well, not send it because I'll end up injuring myself, but I can put a bit of a shift in today. Wonderfully peaceful. Come on. Knees crumbling on these single track downhill bits, and the irony is not lost on me that I'm on a fast packing trip and I'm moving probably the slowest I've moved on a hike on the downhill bits, certainly. Ooh. It's just, I mean, because it hurts like all around my knee. It is painful, but if it was if I knew that it was just going to be painful, it would be fine. It's just, you know, that pain where it feels like it's on the verge of, like, it hurts, but like with pressure. So it could just go pop, and then you're going to get a lot more pain and then not be able to move. So it's that nervous, like, is this the step where it breaks? But so far, so good. I started to open up a bit. I find it very hard at the moment. I'm sure they should. Where's Angletarn? Oh, it's over the next one, isn't it? Going down the steep bits, I keep saying it, don't I? Bored of my own, repeating my own shit. But when it goes down them steep bits, it hurts, it hurts, it hurts. But that's on it, that's just pain in it. Leaving it all out here, really leaving it knee out here. Through the mist there is Angletarn, not to be mistaken for the other Angletarn that we passed on day one. It's gone full clegg mode. Is it that way? Yeah, that way up there. Let's go, Mordor. Plateaued out on this top bit. I think it's the last big downhill. Here it is. This is the beginning of it. It's a bit scrambly, scrambled egghead, but we're getting there. We've come out of the clouds and we're down. Langdale! Woo! The knee is happy to be on a flat bit. We're going to just meander through this valley, which I'm really looking forward to. It's not going to be breathtaking as far as heights and vistas and stuff, but the quaintness, the quintessential English countryside-ness of it all is breathtaking in its own way. And then we amble to Ambleside, see what I can bring you along the way. It might just be me moaning about my knee. It won't be though, because that's it. I'm not going to moan about it anymore. Moaning Myrtle, that's done. A change of scenery is always good for the noodle, especially when you're doing this sort of stuff. Delightful flat stuff, mate. Flatrick Swayze. Following this dry stone wall up and down along this valley, and I believe that building in the far distance might have coffee for me. Look what this lad's done here. He's got his post and he's put his latch on this side and he's got his thing coming out of here. And it works. Let's see. Go on, I'm rooting for you. I'm rooting for you. Yes. Yes. It paid off, mate. Well done. Medic! Here we are, mate. Let's go. Lovely little stop there at Sticklegill Tea Rooms. I had a coffee, orange and a wrap. Not bad. 7 out of 10. I filled this water up here on my chest and emptied my big water on the side because I've got 8 miles left. I've charged my phone for like 10-15 minutes in there, enough to have a look, to get a rough idea and just to sort of plant it in my head as where I'm turning off the Cumbria Way. And it's 8 miles back to Ambleside, so I've got 8 miles left. So I thought we'll just fill this with water and we'll just abandon the big water on the back and travel light. It's not going to be up and down this clobber, so it's going to be 8 miles of just pretty easy walking, I imagine, I hope. What? There's got to be a good excuse for this. It bust. It's just a bit of someone hasn't closed it because you've got to put a little bit of shoulder work into it to get it shut. Lazy asses. There you go. You stay shut as you were intended to, lad. Right, that's the Cumbria Way, and this says Ambleside 6.5. I don't know this way. Is it going to be signposted? Battery's shut it again, but it says Ambleside 6.5 miles by walking, donkey, bike. I'm doing it. Right, that was quick and short-lived, the old Cumbria Way. Wonderful memories, good to jump on it on and off on this hike a couple of times, but I'm here making new memories, not reliving old ones. So as nice as that is and was, it's time to check out this bit. I've never been over here. Looks like it takes me down the side of these trees, through these trees. This is a puddle. My head's puddled. Remember when I was running? Day one. We'll just have a tester. See how it feels. Does anything feel like it's going to collapse? Yeah. Here we are. Last day, doing a bit. I won't be doing a bit on these big hills though. Just where it's nice and flat. Get the blood pumping. I'm resisting the urge just to chat about space. It must be something to do with like getting to the end of an adventure when you can start seeing the finish line. And I've thought about everything else, and it's just the adventure's been had. And I'm like, well, where's the next adventure for humans, and what really does like get my juices flowing when I think about things? And it's that, it's up there. It's up there. Because it's truly, you know, I get a buzz off exploring new fells and stuff. So up there we've got no idea, and it's just like, it's a shame I'm not going to see it or know about it in my lifetime, because I'm so curious to see what we do up there, if we do. And also I think that if we do start I'm going for it. If we do start space exploration as a planet, I think it'll unite us as well as a planet, because we can't have internal wars, we can't have famine, we can't have governments, we can't have borders, we can't have countries. It just has to be one world, all living in harmony, travelling out of space, like Bill Hicks says. And I think that we have to reach some sort of utopia here before we can really get out there and explore it properly to our fullest. And I don't mean just like shooting Katy Perry up above, putting Katy Perry in a rocket and blasting her off into space with a daisy in her hand. That's not it. That's just ego-driven nonsense. And Elon Musk and all them billionaires, they're our best bet, but again, it's just ego-driven nonsense. Are we ever gonna come together as a united planet to explore outer space? because that's, I think, that's our inevitable goal, and that's where we want to be as a species. I don't know, mate. Anyway, just coming through this farm now. You don't want a farmer who's been busy grafting since 5 this morning to see Grand Theft Auto 6 hiker guy chatting about space exploration into a camera, because that gives me the ick on his behalf, so I better put you away. Look at that. Cute as a button. Oh, it's deep. Yes. Yeah, still got it. Okay, this, mate, stunning stuff, like a Monet painting. There's a few too many people about there, so I can't really go for a dip. It's quite a popular bit, as you can tell by how good this path is. Mad flex. GPS went when my phone went, and it's not been much bother really. Just followed what I already kind of knew. Hopefully this is alright. It looks like a lovely way to come, following this river. That shithole. Squeaker. Not good enough. I thought it'd stop, but as soon as I get on any flat surface, raspberries and brambles. Oh. Right, I'm going to fill my boots here for a little bit, because that is exquisite. Wow. I've done it. We're in Ambleside, mate. Whew, that was a tough gig. Swings and roundabouts. I finished strong, I feel strong. But at times I wasn't so strong. I've absolutely loved it. It was tough, it was everything that I wanted when I set off. I wanted to put myself through it and test myself, and I got just that. All my kit handled it pretty well, except my shoes, the squeaky shoes just aren't the one. I'm at a busy thing and lots of people are watching me, so it's a bit hard to sign off, but if you've watched this far, thanks. I appreciate you watching, and I appreciate everyone who I bumped into on this trip as well. You really did give me an extra spring in my step, so this goes out to you lot. See you soon. Bye for now. Oh, map time. Got my head down for a few hours and then up. It was a bit foggy, and off we go. Through the fog, slowly walking downhill. Past Angletown, then we begin the final downhill. This nearly ended me at times, this one. All the way down to join on to the Cumbria Way, which is this. And then, once I got down here, I got a second wind, because I knew there was going to be no serious downhill, so skipping my way along here to Dungeon Gill. Got a coffee, bit of breakfast, and off still on the Cumbria Way. And this is where I left the Cumbria Way, come around this way. I'd never been this way before. It was really nice, just really chilled out through this wooded area, down this road, back onto the Cumbria Way, past Elter Water. Lovely this. It is a very popular area, but it is stunning. So through here, I actually went up here and came up and around this bit, hit this road. Nice, quiet country road, lots of hedgerow fruits to be had. I was just buzzing along here, just absolutely loving it, because I knew I was near end. Hit this bit of main road, but there was a path at the side of it, and in and finish Ambleside. Whew. What an amazing journey from start to finish. It was tough. That's what I wanted to begin with, is some toughness. And now that the dust has settled, it was one of the best hikes I've ever done. Absolutely unbelievable, enjoyed every minute of it. Thanks very much to everyone who stuck around and watched the episodes. I really do appreciate it. Take care of yourselves, and bye for now.